Okay, I kind of stopped the stream on the previous part, possibly a little bit early. I checked the food and some of it was done, but there's still some more bits doing, so I've left that doing. It's probably going to be another 10-15 minutes, so I thought I'll do a quick stream and we'll just literally see what we can do with this. Now, what I said previously was I wanted to kind of make this be on the outside of it, I think. Let's do the timer plus plus literally before that. And then stop that one. Right, so we've got this if conditional here and this timer, so shift and tab that back. We'll tab the while loop inwards. I'm going to get rid of that, which theoretically should have broken the if conditional, right? There we go. That's fine. So on update, we add one to the time. Well, we add whatever the time.delta time is. If the timer is greater than spawn rate, then we'll do this while loop. That's irrelevant now. And within the while loop, we want to update the counter. We want to set the counter to 0, the timer to 0 as well. Let's see whether that works. That's something a bit slightly different logic to it than the other one. So I'm going to load up the Unity thing, which crashed last time. So let's see what we can do. That theoretically shouldn't run the while loop unless it's done the spawn timer. So now if I load up that scene and go to the game manager, now the spawn rate, I want to spawn them every 5 seconds or so, and the amount of them is 3. I want to spawn 3 every 5 seconds. Does that sounds about right. Let's press play. 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. We've just spawned 3. 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds, and we haven't spawned any more because 3 was the max, and that stopped again. So I need to set the object counter after we finished the while loop. That's going to be rather annoying. Object counter plus plus and timer set to 0. So once it's finished that spawn rate, before it does anything else, object counter equals 0. No, that resets the object counter. Does that work? That might just be the last little bit that I needed to do. Let's try that again. Press play. We go bump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now object counter at 0 again. 4, 5. Boom. Yeah, there we go. It was just missing the reset of the object counter. I mean, that's just doing 3 at a time. So I can then up the spawn amount to like 5. Save that. And let's give it a go. Every 5 seconds we end up with 5 of those happening, and it's a bit too uniform for my liking, to be honest. I may make a slight scattering because that just looks a bit weird. It's nice, it's got a line of them going mad, you know what I mean? It's not really how I wanted it, to be honest. It doesn't really matter that much. We have some form of construct where it's spawning them every X amount of spawn rate seconds, and it's spawning an amount at that. So yeah, that's kind of semi how I wanted to work it anyway. So we have got past the initial thing. That looks a bit weird. Right, now I need to make these be able to be collision detection and stuff as well at some point, but for now that's just pretty cool. We've got like 10 bullets. Once we've used them, we're out of bullets and we're screwed. It might make like a reload thing or something where that at the moment these asteroid things are all that comes out, but we could actually have a spawn of so and so random type. So it might be different sorts of asteroids and maybe the odd power up or something, or if you shoot the asteroid maybe they drop something where you can get more bullets or something, I don't know, but we'll play with that in a bit. So that was a fairly simple fix. I just had it nested incorrectly where it was really just being a bit special. I don't know why I did that, to be honest. That was just really weird. Right, it was just simple logic errors. So we've got this that spawns the object, we've got the timer which allows us to control when and how many are spawned. I don't like the non-staggered X position though, so I may actually make a min-max X position as well. In fact, I'll go min-max Y, comma, min-max X. Yeah. So basically, they'll be slightly staggered then, if you know what I mean. That's probably a good idea. So spawn position equals blah blah blah, but first I want to do position X. Min-max X of X and min-max Y of X, and change that to position X. There we go. Now the minimum and maximum of these are going to be very still off screen, but off screen at a slightly staggered area, I think. That way then it's going to spawn the object slightly offset. That sounds sensible in my head anyway, but yeah. I think I'll press stop on that one. Right, so now we've got min-max Y. Now the min-max X, I want that sort of off screen, so I want that to be I'm going to do this. Where's my player ship? Focus on it. There we go. Wow, I'm kind of looking at it a bit weird. Let's put it in 2D. It's a bit easier. Let's move this off. There. And now this is 18. So if I said 17 and 20 as the min-maxes. So reset where the ship is though first. Yeah, so 17 and 20 shall we say. So the min-max of this is going to be 15 and 20, just to give it that little variance. Now let's see how well this actually works. Five seconds gone, it's spawned some at variations of where they are. That's brilliant. That's a bit more like it, slightly more staggered out, as opposed to it being sort of, I might actually bump that up to about 25 or something, or even 30, just to give it a little bit more. What's it? Okay. Getting a few of those, getting a few more. They're disappearing a bit early. Yeah, they're really disappearing way too early. that'll be part of their actual mover script though, nothing to do with that. Right, so I'm going to save the scene, and I'll also save the project. And I believe it's been like 10 minutes or so, so I'm going to end this episode, and I'll do something else in the next episode. I haven't decided exactly what yet. Like I say, there's a few different things I could do. Let's move this over a bit. I mean, we've got a nice little setup of the spawner. We've got okay-ish working movement of the player. He can shoot. I don't know whether I want to do colliders just yet. It shouldn't be too mad to do. I'm quite pleased with the outcome of what we've got so far. Graphic wise, it's a bit lacking, but it's just at the moment these are like dummy prefabs just to get the logic working and stuff like that. So thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you in the next video after I'll just grab a bite to eat, get some dinner down me, relax a bit, and then I'll be back with another stream. Have a great day, or night as the case may be. I don't know.